Well, I'm gonna say you talking about who's gonna have the players' attention more, Stefanski or Dion?
Who had the players' attention more?
I think it's a combination of both, nigga. To be real with you, I think they're both it's equally balanced. I feel like when you're in the NFL, nigga, I mean, until proven differently, you're gonna go ahead and believe in that person, and you're gonna listen to that person. Just like Dion, you know what I'm saying?
Whoever in that position.
Damn, is this shit live, bro? This shit's acting crazy right now. Cause it's saying that we live on my end, but when I go, oh yeah, we are live. Okay. We live. Mic check.
But I can't see no shit. I just can't see it. The only thing I can do is just go online and see it's talking shit. I can't see no shit. I just can't see it. The only thing I can do is just go online.
Okay, we live for sure. I had to go to the actual our shit on YouTube and see it.
Hey, just let you niggas. I'm ahead. And I ahead of you niggas though, bruh.
I was thinking like, what we gotta do? We can't. It ain't gonna be like play by play. We just gotta react to like what we see. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I mean, I might react before y'all react though. That's the thing.
You gotta be cognizant that you're ahead of us.
Man, bro, easier said than done when you're trying to get hype, bro, especially when shit gets spicy.
What you want us to do?
Nothing. It's all good.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, these boys is running out the gym currently right now though. You know what I mean?
First half.
These boys is running out the gym. Oh god damn! Come on, man.
I
gotta catch that post.
I forgot 4-5 is a Warriors fan. First half. Warriors fan. First half.
Basketball.
When did he become a Warriors fan?
When?
Tim Hardaway.
Oh God.
So you was a Ron TMC fan, bro. When they had Tim, they had what's called,
bruh.
They had Mitch and Mullins,
bruh. He became bruh.
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there. Brandon.
Who is it? Hey, who is this team really? Who is this team for real?
He ain't got no team, bruh. Because bruh, I remember he was rooting for the Celtics, and then when the Heat had the Heatles, he was rooting for the Heat. And then when Brian left there, he was kind of like,
he's a bandwagon now.
And then he went to the Warriors.
Oh, he's a groupie.
Then he went to Celtics.
Daddy, I know you're not a groupie, my
Celtics, Heat, and then the Warriors. That's what he went to. And
Daddy, we groupie, we're being the groupie in here, bro.
But then he tried to say he liked the Heat because it was D Wade, but he was going for the Celtics when D Wade was on the team.
I don't remember that.
I do. No, I do. Oh, I do. I don't remember.
I ain't gonna lie here, man. Golden State gonna go ahead. They gonna need their role players step up like they did 2 nights ago.
Why can I not get to the live from
your phone?
Oh, here we go. Okay, I see it right here. All right, here we go. So if I go to public, it's right here. 24-49, man. Hey, it's the second quarter already. This game is moving.
Hey, how many minutes you got left on your end?
8:02.
Okay, so we're there then.
Yeah.
I'm at 8:02.
Jimmy Butler coming in right now.
Yeah, coming in. Draymond going out.
Yep. All right, yeah. So we're like right there.
Let me check to see where I'm at real quick.
Steph Curry.
We got the live. We got the live on this joint.
Bruh,
we got the live on here. I see you.
Steph Curry's 0 for 2 in the second quarter, bro. He has no points, bro. I be feeling like I'll be real. I be feeling like
get it back.
I swear, like sometimes I be feeling like this is Vegas. Like Vegas be like, because like trying to tip the money.
That much control. That much control.
I think they do, bro. I think they do. I could be wrong though, but Looney 3 in the key. My goodness,
man. Who you telling?
You saw that?
Yeah.
Who was this with the little afro guarding Tari Eason? Little fake ass Verjao. Who was that?
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
Jim Green. You talking about? He said Verjao.
Tari Eason got that 3. Did you see that?
Yeah, I just seen it.
Okay. Also, I'm a little ahead of you today.
Yeah, you're a little ahead of me right now. Yeah, currently. The 3 just went up right now, so.
Oh yeah, I'm ahead of you.
when it was all yesterday, bro. It was me.
Right.
In games before that.
Do y'all like Jabari Smith guarding Jimmy Butler?
It's a bigger defender.
Bro, Jabari Smith, I ain't heard his name all series. Y'all, am I tripping?
No, he's been playing. He's been
I know,
out there.
No, I know he's been playing.
You know what I'm saying? No, I say he's been out there doing some things here and there for
okay.
sure.
Good foul. Good foul. Rockets seem like they're playing more physical today.
Well, shit, they were playing more physical the other day. It just they lost bruh, for whatever reason.
Buckets. They ain't got no bucket getter. That's their problem.
They don't.
If you look at that team, who's like, you know what I'm saying? Who's like the bucket guy?
Their go-to is supposed to be Jalen Green.
And that nigga had what, 7 points the other day?
They did. You know who had a good game for them last game, bro? And it went unnoticed for those who don't really pay attention was that boy Steven Adams.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised because he's been hurt for like the last couple seasons, like in and out.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they didn't cut him, but they kept him.
No, I mean, why would you?
Because he kind of washed.
He's been.
He
I don't know, bro. The way he's been looking, bro. He ain't look like he's watching. Like he's getting back into his rhythm right now, man. The last couple games I've been watching.
Okay. All right. 1 for 2.
Bigness, goddamn.
Warriors ain't getting to the free throw line or nothing.
These guys are still on this whole little hype of Dak being better than Purdy. Boy, this is crazy. My phone's still going crazy.
Damn, I'm hungry. What y'all doing for dinner?
I'm gonna probably make these burgers, man. Something quick, fast, in a hurry.
No foul? They did call a foul. Y'all think KD going to the Rockets? Are the Rockets going to make a play for him?
Like I said before, man, in previous videos, and then also, talking to you, man, it's like you trade for these type of cats, man. You're gutting out your roster, your depth. Sometimes you're going to include another superstar in that package, depending.
Nah, I don't necessarily disagree with that, but like, here's my thing: like, what do you do then? Like, because okay, if you're a team like the Rockets, let's just use them for example because we're watching them today. If you're a team like the Rockets, and you're trying to like get over the hump, and you feel like okay, we're like we need that one guy, like, do you just continue to ride out with what you got, or do you swing for the fences and try to go get a guy like KD? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do?
Nah, man, ride it out, man. Get a couple more filler players in there, bro, and then Jalen's gonna have to take another step up.
But see, then you know what I mean?
To be that guy.
But the thing about it, you have a window. You know what I mean? Because you got contracts, guys. You know what I mean? So, like when,
like I said beforehand, listen, if you give up KD, they're asking for the farm, all the cows, the horses.
But we don't necessarily know that though. I mean, because if you got picks and you give up maybe three players, like two players.
So what three players are you giving up on the Rockets? I know they're gonna take them. So what 3 players you gonna give up?
I mean, well, I don't know. I'm not the GM, but I'm saying like for hypothetically, if you be like Jalen Green, Jabari Smith, and like somebody on the bench along with some picks, that's not giving up the house. You still got Şengün, you still got Dylan Brooks, you still got, you know what I mean?
I feel like they're gonna ask for like a
Eason.
Şengün. I feel like they're gonna ask for Şengün in there or Tari Eason in there or something like that. You're gonna give up at least quite a few different players for value.
You're not giving up 4 quality players. You might give up 1.
You're giving up 3. You're giving up 3.
What I just said. You might give up 1 of your like main guys who, and the way you gotta look at it like this: KD's replacing one of those guys. So it's not like, okay, so say you give up, like you just said, Şengün. All right, well I'm getting KD back to replace him. All right, now I'm giving away another ancillary player, maybe like I said, Tari Eason and like a Cam Whitmore with some picks.
Yeah.
Something like that. You know what I mean? So
I would. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't do it. You got this young core who's right on the cusp.
But nobody can score on that team right now. There's nobody that can get you a bucket when you need it. Jalen Green is inconsistent, so you got to go get something.
Well, I mean, Jalen Green's supposed to be that guy.
But if he's
and then you got Fred, and then you end up getting Fred, and then you end up signing.
If he's shown that he can't be that guy on a consistent basis, then what do you do?
But then, I mean, hey, look, that's what you brought Fred VanVleet in there for.
No, you didn't. You didn't bring Van
Bro,
Vliet
you
in there
bought.
Van Vliet is
bought
not
him in
there to
because-
be your scorer. He's not there to be your
No.
main
What
scorer.
I'm saying though, he's supposed to be. He's your complimentary piece to Jalen Green, bro. He's been on a championship team. He's won a championship.
He's supposed to be
You know what I mean?
complimentary, but you're not supposed to look to him like Van Vliet. Get us a bucket. He's not.
Well,
no.
hey, if Jalen Green is having an off night, yeah, that's when you have to look at a friend, man. Fred, and be like, hey, look, bro, we need you to get us a bucket. Or a Shangoon, hey, we need a bucket.
I don't know. I'm not mad at teams swinging for the fences. Honestly, I mean, when you have a window of
I'm not mad
opportunity,
at it. I'm not mad at it neither. But when you're thinking about gutting a young core just to go ahead and get a kind of an older guy to try to get you there in a already tough East or Western Conference,
it depends on what you give up.
I don't know, bro.
It really all depends on what you give up because we don't know what the trade.
So
potentially will be.
let me ask you this: What did the Brooklyn Nets, what they give up for KD, bro? Or what they get back in return for KD? What did the Suns have to give up?
Oh shit!
I feel like they gave up a lot.
Oh shit! Is our shit tripping? Hold on, bro.
Is it?
Are we live? It says I'm live on mine.
Homies, and the homie said, nigga, I really had to see Purdy be saved by his defense. Bro, you guys ain't watching football.
What the fuck?
What happened to him?
I'm trying to find our fucking live stream on the phone, but I'm having issues.
Yeah, you lied.
Oh,
You
we
live? I see it right here.
Why?
Yeah.
Why won't let me click it?
I'm watching it.
I'm watching
Okay,
right now.
here we go. All right, yeah. 57-33 with 4 minutes to go in the second. This game is flying by.
It is.
It's almost half. The whole first half is almost over. I do feel like the Warriors are going to make a run in the third.
Yeah, hey, 3 points in 13 minutes. 4 points in 13 minutes.
They're going to make a run in the third quarter.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, of course they're gonna make a run for sure. Veteran team. Rockets are gonna end up slowing down eventually, bro.
They're getting to that free throw line. They're 14 for 15 from the free throw line.
Sims, where your ass at, boy?
I got this phone on the charger, so I'm trying to get it right.
Mm.
Bro, if you don't flip the phone to the
Oh.
side and then with the charger plugged in,
Ooh, stuff getting hot.
and that's what you don't want to happen if you're the Houston Rockets or the fan base. You don't want him to go ahead and get hot.
I always say though, I feel like don't get me wrong, like the Warriors can, they're a veteran team for the most part that can play anywhere, but I feel like they really feed off home crowd, like more like I don't want to say more so than any other team, but like if you had to pick like a top 5 teams that really feed off their crowd, they up there.
I would say them and the Celtics for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like, man, it's like Curry's my guy and all, but stop forcing certain shots, Curry. You don't need threes like that, bruh.
That wasn't no charge? They gave Curry that foul?
Did they?
Oh no, he got the charge. I was about to say. Oh wait, am I tripping? Maybe not. I don't know.
No, they called a blocking foul on Curry.
Oh wow.
Oh no, hold on. No, it's Warriors ball. Charge.
61-38. Oh, there you go. That was a nice take. That was a nice take, Jimmy. But hey, bro, like the shoe game is so different. I feel like this, like players are like just rocking with like hella independent like companies. and
Yeah.
shit. Like
Yeah.
The bag is probably.
I feel like that's a good thing though, man.
I do
what I'm
too.
saying? It doesn't have Nike or Adidas, you know what I'm saying, monopolizing the game like that.
yeah,
Right. Where y'all at on it?
I got a commercial.
Damn, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Man, bro, this is crazy, bro. Like, niggas need to drink some tea or something, bro. I don't know where this is coming from, bro, but this ain't it. This is not him.
You probably got
You
a.
got-
Do you
Y'all
guys
see Jimmy Butler get the and one?
Oh, that boy about 2 minutes
Ooh,
behind.
that baby, he a throwback, didn't he?
Throwback.
That boy said he said the N1. Damn, bro.
He said throwback.
Okay, let me.
I ain't heard that. I ain't heard that. Cool,
Bro,
minute.
why? See, I used to hate that when me and Simps used to try to stream together, and all of a sudden we were just off. You know what it is? Nobody has cable no more. We're all streaming like on something.
Streaming, yeah.
Yeah.
Like nobody has like, but if you got cable, that you kind of ancient at this point. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
hey, them Hyundai Sonata, all these hybrid cars are nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Them Sonatas, you said?
Yeah. You damn near can't get a new car and it be like, every new car is nice now, damn near. Like, remember before, like back in the day, you get something like you kind of look at it sideways, like,
yeah.
Like now, everything just.
Hey, well, the thing about it is, bro, you gotta be innovative, dog, and stay ahead of the curve and shit like that, man. So that way you can go ahead and compete with the rest of the, these car makers out here.
Lakers play tonight?
They play next.
Ooh, who y'all got for that one? I got Lakers winning that one though. I don't think they're gonna lose tonight. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you.
I feel like Luka has a big game.
If the West Coast know what's best for them, the Wolves, close this joint out.
Oh well, they're gonna try for sure, but will they do it? That's a different story. Like I said, I feel like Luka and Austin Reeves are gonna play well tonight.
Hey, so listen. So look, all the smoke just dropped. Who's your favorite big three in NBA history on their Instagram? So who's your favorite big three? They got the Spurs with Tim Duncan, Ginobili, Parker, Kawhi Leonard. They got the Suns with
that's a 4.
Barkley, Kevin Johnson. Yeah, 4. So Kevin Johnson, Charles Barkley, Dan Marley, Cedric Ceballos.
Absolutely.
You got the Bucks with Giannis, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and Brook Lopez. They got the Celtics with Rondo, Garnett, Allen, Pierce. They got OKC with Ibaka, Westbrook, Harden, Durant.
Because they didn't win nothing. Nope.
You got the Pacers with Reggie, Chris Mullin, Rick Smits, Mark Jackson. You got the Jailbird Blazers with Rasheed, Stoudemire, Pippen, and Steve Smith.
So so we're just saying who was a favorite that we like?
Who would you like? Who's your favorite big four in NBA history? Then they got Magic with Shaq, Penny, Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott. They got the Suns again with Steve Nash, Marion, Joe Johnson, Amari Stoudemire. The Hornets with Chris Paul, David West, Peja Stojakovic, Tyson Chandler. The Pistons again with Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman, Joe Dumars, and Bill Laimbeer. They threw the Knicks in here with Walt Frazier, Earl Monroe, Willis Reed, and Dave. I don't know who the white boy is. Dave Dubesky or whatever his name is.
61-40. Houston is up.
Then they got Dwight Howard, Rashad Lewis, Jameer Nelson, Hedo Turkoglu, Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Kidd, Sean Marion, Jason Terry.
This nigga name off every
list.
Probably out of them, either the Celtics or the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
I say Spurs.
Yeah,
I say Spurs.
I don't know, bro. That's Shaq, Nick Anderson, Penny Hardaway, and Dennis Scott, and it was kind of crazy.
That was nice, but they didn't win.
I mean, shit, all these teams won though. Rick Smith, Reggie Miller, Chris Mullin, and Mark Jackson didn't win like that neither.
And that's why I'm picking the niggas.
We won winners.
Yeah,
okay, I feel it. Nothing wrong with that.
Warriors coming back tonight.
Dylan Brooks with 12 points, 3 for 4.
Okay.
Gary Payton's having a nice little night. Couple threes, playing defense.
He's having a nice series.
Healthy, huh?
Defensively, Buddy too.
What?
Buddy
what? Wait a minute. Did I just hear that correctly? Did you say defensively, Buddy Hield is having a good series?
If you like, you know what? This year, I think
Van Vliet, my goodness.
Hey, Buddy had one good game, bro. Stop it.
No. I'm saying defensively. I ain't saying nothing offensive.
Hey, one good game. Stop.
What, defensively, he only had one?
He's only had one good game.
Oh, that's crazy work.
Hey, Hey, I was just talking about Van Vliet not being a scorer. That nigga almost got 20 right now. But see, he's not
Okay,
doing
right.
But he's not doing that every night though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
But what I'm saying, you brought him there to go ahead and do that though. You got him there to go ahead and kind of take some of the pressure off of Jalen Green though, to be able to do so.
You still need something else, man. Like, you need somebody who's going to consistently, you can rely on to, because Van Vliet, he'll do this and then tomorrow he'll score 5. So same with Jalen Green.
Yeah. Where y'all at with it?
We got Thompson shooting free throws.
Shooting free throws, yeah.
67-44. Houston is up.
With
1 minute and 44 seconds left.
144,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm there too. I think I'm 144. Yeah.
Damn, 68-44. This is gonna be a blowout.
Thompson misses the first free throw.
Oh, that boy is in the history books. He's in the history books.
They're going to have to go ahead and
see. Okay, I was sitting here thinking about this the other day, right, when I was watching the game. I think it was OKC. I think it was an OKC Memphis game. Like, okay, game to game, when you're in a series, right, you'll see like a blowout, right? Like OKC blow Memphis out. Then like the next game, Memphis, before they lost, they were blown up. What do y'all think happens game to game to where it's such a drastic flip with these series? Sometimes it's like, what are teams doing? Like, they're not going out there to lose or to get blown out. Like,
yeah.
Is it just the way the ball goes? Like, it's just like the way the ball falls, like the bounces on the rim some nights. Like, is it just?
I think in a series like this, right, or any series, when it's 3-1, you got one team playing with desperation, right? You got one team that's trying to close it out, and you got, but who still has life, whether they win or they lose.
Yeah.
Not saying they're not trying to win, but it's a little bit more of a comfort, right? As far as Houston, they need every bucket, every free throw,
amen,
right now to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, if they come off this win, can they continue the momentum, right? That's what we seen with Cleveland when they went down 3-1.
Great steal.
That was a great steal.
Now when it goes 3-2, now all you're thinking is, okay, it's 3-2. Okay, now I'm going game by game. Now I'm going game by game.
Yeah.
Oh, good steal.
No, Amen Thompson is
they
a boy.
They call a foul on him?
On Jimmy. A foul on Jimmy Butler and one. Amen is at the free throw
Butler
line.
hit him at.
Amen Thompson 10 points, 2 assists, 5. He has 5 steals.
Out here hooping, bro.
Golly.
Good D.
Hey, but can they keep this up though?
Well, that's kind of what me and Simpson were just talking about. Like, what changes? Is it the mentality? Is it the effort? Is it just like
coaching, mentality, effort?
Because I'm like, why are the Warriors just just cold right now?
You got to make adjustments, man. I mean, some teams get like that, but you got to make adjustments. Pick your sweet spots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Curry with the 3.
Yep, adjustments. Okay, we're going to start doing different switching. You know what I'm saying? Okay, because the Warriors coming in with a different game plan, but if anything, they're trying to survive.
Well, I think in the series, though, too, there's really not too many adjustments. Like, you kind of know what you're going to get game to game. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the other team. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but you got to make some type of adjustments, though, man.
No, but I think what I'm saying is, in the series, it kind of just comes down to execution more so. Because, and I've heard LeBron and like other guys talk about like Kobe, like, Nick, you know what you're going to, like, when you're in a series, you know what the other opponent's going to do. You know their sets. You know their calls.
Evans up here just letting shit fly, ain't he? Golly, relax,
you know what they're going to do. So it's more so like.
Right.
Bucket by Curry.
Damn, it's almost a 30-point lead by the Rockets. Who would have expected that?
Nobody. Yeah, I didn't see that as far as this game goes. No.
Not saying I didn't expect the Rockets to compete, but I think it'd be almost 30 in the second quarter.
This large of a lead.
Butler 1 for 7. Free throw line. Just hit his 5th point. Steven Adams coming back in with the JCPenney Nikes on.
If you are if you are the Rockets, right? Can you give me Jalen Green stats so far? Jimmy Butler, what'd you say? 4 points, 4 rebounds. You said 2 assists.
Yep.
1-7. Yeah, they're going to, second half, they're going to come out and they're going to hit a lot more buckets, though. You know
That's
what I mean?
the one thing about the Warriors. They are definitely a third quarter team.
Right.
Yes.
They've always been a third quarter team. I don't know what that's about, but if you could sustain that Warriors third quarter flood, you can beat them.
Yeah.
Now, what they need to go ahead and do, they need to bring this down to about a 15-point lead if they can, and you know what I'm saying, to in the third quarter to at least have some type of life.
And the Rockets kind of came out hot too. Are they going to be able?
They did.
Are they going to be able to?
I don't think so.
Curry looks tired.
My homeboy said it's over, buddy. It's a whole nother half to be played.
Nah, it ain't over.
And my thing is the Rockets just survive another day. Like, do you think they can beat the Warriors, 3 games straight?
3 straight games? Honestly.
No, I don't. No.
Yeah, I think they could. Will they? Is something different. I think they could. Because they play defense. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
And the Rockets are number 2 in the West, right?
Rockets are number 2.
So
Yeah, they are.
that means that they play consistent defense throughout the whole season. I want to say, aren't they like the second? Like OKC was number 1 in defense, and they were number 2, or Cleveland.
Yeah,
I think Cleveland, Rockets, and OKC
Cleveland
are like
was
top
2.
3 defense.
Yeah.
Or Cleveland was 2, huh? I think.
Yeah.
What you think of them out there? Are they gonna come? Can they beat the Celtics?
Nah.
Cleveland.
Can they beat the Celtics?
No.
No.
It's gonna go 7.
Why you say no?
It's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a tough series. I don't know, man. It's just when you get a taste of that pedigree, man, or that championship pedigree, bro, and you got it on you, you win. You start to go ahead and get that hunger a little bit more. Like, all right, well, we've been here before.
Ain't it
we
crazy?
know what it takes to go ahead and win.
Ain't it crazy what a championship can do for you? Because when I look at the Celtics now, they just look so just like, oh, we got this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Team. Yeah, real talk.
Yeah.
I think once you win, bro, and you know what it takes to go ahead and win.
Yeah.
You kind of play with that chip on your shoulder, like we've been here before. We know what time it is. We know what we got to go ahead and do in order to win these games and win these series and stuff like that. I mean, it's gonna be a tough series. Like I told you, I had that when we did our playoff predictions. I had that series if they do go ahead and eventually meet up in the West or in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah,
I got that going 7 games for sure.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I got that going 7 games for sure.
What's Warriors score?
It's halftime for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's halftime.
Same score you got? Yeah, it's halftime. Yeah, bro. Man, I hope I ain't getting sick, bro. This is not it.
Man, so y'all like this Doug Christie, huh?
I'm not high on it, but I'm not high on it, but I'm glad to give him a chance.
You're not high on it. Why? Why is that?
Just lack of experience. They said they went ahead and they were going to go ahead and interview before I guess the decision has been made. I don't know if this is just all speculation, but they were talking about interviewing Doc, but it's like we don't want Doc.
Nah.
Is there better candidates out there, really?
I feel like there is.
I feel like there is too. But
I feel like there's better candidates out there.
But
on paper. My only thing is, okay, we go through the process, right? You know what I mean? I hope the process was done. I hope this wasn't but if you feel like you have your guy,
so let me ask you this then, since you're saying that, right? How can I phrase this? For Doug Christie, right? When you look at him as a coach, what stands out? Like, what is he known for as far as being a coach?
I think
because when you look at a Doc Rivers and you look at a Tyronn Lue or some of these other cats, you know what their attributes are, the reason why they're coaching, or the reason what they're known for. So what is like Doug for you? Like, what stands out to where you're like, okay, this is the reason why they brought Doug back. It's because of this.
I think that was a culture call, because
I think that was as well.
Because because of the backlash they were getting for everything that happened with Fox and Mike
Mm-hmm.
Brown. So
definitely.
You gotta keep some type of continuity to where it's not like you're just get another coach now people go
Coach,
see
right,
like you know what I mean.
right.
So but I hope now if he's your guy, give him a real shot. And when I say that, don't just fire him after the season, even if it's a losing season.
Don't fire him. Don't fire him. Don't fire him in the middle.
Even
of the
if it's a losing season, do not fire him after this season. You know what I mean? Like, see if he can build, get some guys in here, retool the roster. You know, because that's the thing. Don't move off too quick. And if you got to rebuild in a year or two, all right, fuck it. You know, but don't fire him. You know, that's my thing. You can't keep switching coaches.
Trust the process, pretty much. Whatever coming
in.
Yeah,
because like if you look at it, that's
what
dogs. If you look at what Portland did, how they gave Chauncey Billups a contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like stuff like that. Like,
because what you're doing, you're building a culture when you do stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, this coach lost, we were under 500, let's get rid of him. Next coach comes in, we're under 500, let's go ahead and get rid of him, or keep him for 2 years, 3 years. Get rid of him.
A revolving
door, right?
Revolving
you don't
door,
as a player, bro. You're looking at like there's no stability here within the organization if you continue to keep having this door open and open and open and bringing in different coaches.
Yeah.
So my thing is that when I say that about Doug, I'm skeptic about how he's gonna be able to run that offense because that offense looked very, very just. I wouldn't even say basic. It just didn't look like it had nothing.
It wasn't organized. It wasn't like
it was not organized.
What's the identity offensively? You know what I mean? Like
there was no identity for that at all. I just felt like it was, hey, go out here, y'all run and gun, try to outplay y'all team, and let's just go ahead and play defense.
Yeah.
There was no continuity that was there. There was no okay, hey, run this set. Hey, you guys do this. You know what I'm saying? You didn't see no floor general out there.
Wasn't organized.
Looking at the coach.
So
right, exactly.
I think Doug Christie's success is going to be predicated on his staff, like you said.
On his coaching staff. I just said, I said that for sure. It has to be that coaching staff
together, and hopefully he gets the support from upper management to do that.
So that means that you have to go pick some of these guys that's been assistants or some of these guys that might have been
bring a
head coach at one point in time.
Yes, bring a veteran in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, and I continue to keep saying that if Jeff Van Gundy's doing that in out here in LA, hey, bro, can we try to snag you from LA to come out here to Sacramento? Come help out with Doug.
Hey, it's not even necessarily snagging him. We need to take that
formula.
Protocol.
That formula. Yeah, that formula. For sure.
Go out there just like a Kiki Van Der White or you know what I'm saying, somebody.
Yeah.
Grab OG.
Yeah.
But they're gonna need an offensive guru in there that's gonna be able to help Doug out to run them offensive sets though. Especially when it comes to the half court offense, because they have none of that going on at all. So I don't know if Doug is predicated on offense and he knows sets and what offenses to run, or he's more of a defensive style coach. That's gonna be what's gonna be determined in how we see this.
Do y'all feel like Mike Brown is gonna get another opportunity?
Yeah, he should. He definitely should.
You think so?
2 years ago.
He should.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
I feel like he should.
And he deserves one.
I won't be surprised if he doesn't get one of these jobs or these vacancies that come up during the summer, bro. I will not be surprised if he doesn't.
Speaking of that, my question to y'all.
I'll be surprised, should I say, sorry.
Who do y'all think is going to be looking for a new head coach?
I feel like Doc's time's up in Milwaukee. I don't think he's going to stay there. I'll be surprised if he's there. I feel like I don't know. I don't know if Pat Riley might get to the point to where like, hey, Eric, you had your time here. We appreciate your services. Come to the front office. You know what I'm saying? It's my time to get some new blood up in here.
Yeah.
Miami might be looking for a new coach. Who Charlotte got out there? Who's coaching Charlotte right now?
That's a good question.
And they just had another lousy ass season, so I wouldn't be surprised if Charlotte's looking for another head coach.
Let me feed this nigga. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I know Denver. I don't know if they're gonna go ahead and continue to keep running with they head coach. You know what I mean? So you got Denver's a possibility. It's just I feel like he deserves a head coach's shot for sure. You know what I mean? It's just with who? Who's gonna bring him in for that? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be kind of interesting to see how this is gonna go ahead and go. But I know one thing: these goddamn Warriors need to go ahead and get it together, bruh. Seriously, because this looking ugly. 4-5.
They're gonna slide right back, come back to the back.
Well, I mean, they got a whole other half. And I don't feel like the Rockets are gonna go ahead and keep up the intensity that they had in the first half. They're gonna eventually come down and not hit some shots, getting a little cold here and there. Golden State gonna have to capitalize on that though. And them shots go up and they miss.
Yeah.
Hey Curry, hey Brandon Pajinski. You know what I'm saying? Get Butler fired up. I need spiciness like how we had the last game, bro.
Come on, man.
Get these guys hot.
If anybody can turn it around right now, it's gonna be the Warriors. I mean, they're down.
The Warriors, yeah, for sure.
You know what? If they can't cut it down within 15 by the 4th and 8 minutes, man, let's go ahead. We're gonna call it night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We see you in the Bay. We see you in the Bay.
That is funny. This boy said at some point you thought Jimmy was better than Dak. No, bruh. Never thought that Jimmy was. And Jimmy wasn't a bad quarterback, bro. I just feel like his confidence level got messed up. I'm just in this group chat talking to these young players, bro, that don't know about Purdy. They better put some respect on Purdy's name, bro. They gotta put some respect on this young bull name, bro. So look, let me ask you this shit. Let me ask you this then 4-5, Teddy.
What?
Who do you think Doug should surround his coaching staff around? Who do you think he should go out there and go try to get?
I have to see some coaches that's available. I have to research it right now. My phone froze. It's in the matrix right now. I'm froze, but we definitely gotta go get a veteran coach that shares the same direction that Doug is on.
Doug, yes.
You know what I mean? The way that this thing is going to work. So Doug can be the voice. He already has the players' respect. He has to respect the Sacramento clearly. You know what I mean?
That's big.
Yep. I mean,
that's big. You need that.
You know what I'm saying?
You need that, bro. Yeah. Excuse me. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, like it wasn't a bad move. I felt like it was probably like kind of rushed, in my opinion, because you did have other coaches that are out there on the market right now who got let go during the season outside of Mike Brown. And I'm sure there's going to be some more coaching vacancies as we get closer to the NBA Finals. Some teams get knocked out and things of that nature. So I do feel like he probably could have waited like another week, maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, let me ask you this.
I'm not
do you think that if Doug was not given this position that he got with the Kings, as far as the head coaching intern taking off and being it, would he be a head coach somewhere else?
I thought that. That's
say it again.
But
I said so. So go ahead, Sims. Go ahead.
Sometimes, in order to get with, you know what? It's friendships. It's relationships, right?
Yes.
So the man and the character of Doug got him already through the door.
Yes.
Kept him through the door. Right?
Yes.
So one thing that Doug has did, he has took the long way to get to the position. I remember Doug, he was on 1320 ESPN broadcasting for the Kings.
Casting the games.
Yeah,
yes, it was.
And then
you know what I mean?
Doing color commentary.
Yes, and he was doing commentary. Yeah, he was doing color commentary for him too as well.
With Grant Napier, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They were doing that. So, and then he went on to the with the organization from there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Started, like you said, doing the color analyst.
Yeah.
From there, worked his way back all the way down to the floor behind the bench, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then from there, got on to the bench, right?
Yep.
So I don't even want to hear nothing, because I be seeing some of these dudes that get on the sideline and they got there because their daddy was there or something.
Yeah.
Like, this dude really.
Yeah. He worked his way up. He grinded for sure.
He didn't fly there. He didn't fly there.
No.
And
he
I think
walk.
And I think
he had to walk. Kind of had to drive. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we got to
train here and there.
And I think that's why we got to respect it. You know what I mean? Because we know he grinded to get there. You know what I mean?
Right. So what I was asking.
Okay.
Go ahead. No. So I was saying when you had came in. So what I asked him is I felt like, and I'm not mad at it. It just felt like it was kind of rushed because. And I know you said it was, you know, probably about a week or two, you know what I'm saying, for them to go ahead and finally get their coach to come in or whatever, right? So what I was saying to him is that, do you think that if you would have waited and seen what was out there first, right? Before you hired Doug, do you think Doug would have gotten a head coaching opportunity anywhere else for any of those other vacancies that are open right now? Is what I asked him.
No.
I think he's capable. Right. I think he's capable of going.
Yeah, for sure.
It would have took the journey a little bit longer.
I think
these is relationships. He got respect around the league, whether it's the Raptors, whether it's Orlando, whether it's here, whether it's there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he was with the Kings organization for so long, though, man. You had to go ahead and kind of be like, you know what, man? You know, he came up through the trenches, like you guys just mentioned a minute ago. Yeah. From a player to ESPN radio doing the radio station thing, you know, then color commentary with Grant Napier, then assistant coach, and then from there worked his way up to the coaching. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that Westcott kind of looked at it, was like, hey, look, you know what? We got the respect from the players. They're saying that this is their guy. This is who they want to go ahead and play for. We've already seen the history that he's built with the franchise. Let me just go ahead and roll the dice. Let me see what he could possibly do.
That move was made strictly for the culture.
Definitely.
Of the organization of the team, and they had to do something because I still want to know, like, really all the details, and we'll never know, but I want to know all the details of the Mike Brown, De'Aaron Fox thing, because
we probably won't know that. We probably won't know that until players retire, bro. They're out the league.
I want a Monty McNair interview. I would love for somebody to interview him, like, and just ask him. The thing about it is, would he be able to go ahead and do a tell-all? No, because he's trying
to still be able to get a job.
Nope. Because other teams are going to look at you like, oh, you're out here.
You're leaking. Yeah, you're leaking our information.
So he
personal
can't.
information.
I would love that, though. Oh, I would love that. Because
I'm right there with you.
They know within the circles.
No, and I told Dope Boy, there's people who know all the details. But that's,
yeah.
No, but I'm telling y'all, kind of go back to what I was saying as we start this third quarterback up. What I was saying a couple weeks ago, I don't know if I said on the video or in a thread or to one of y'all, players know. So when I hear things like Monk wants to stay, when I hear things that like Sabonis wants to stay, that lets me know like, oh, maybe it wasn't so bad. Maybe it was, bruh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
hey, your ass get fired at a warehouse job today. The first thing a nigga gonna do is go to the chat line and tell niggas.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah. There it go, right there. All the business right there.
But if it was so bad, wouldn't other players kind of want to be like, I saw how y'all did the air, or are they looking at it like we kind of know, bruh, we already had one foot at the door, so you know what I mean? Like,
hey, listen, with Monk being his boy, I'm sure Monk had some type of, inkling.
78-49. Houston is up with the start of the third quarter.
Oh, and Dylan Brooks is 4 for 5 for 14. Hey, 4 for 5 for 14 points.
Dylan Brooks is playing well tonight.
He is. Damn, Jimmy,
you know what I will say about him? He's been consistent with what he does. I'm not saying like he's like but whatever it is that Dylan Brooks does, his little 11, 12 points a night, plays defense on the best.
Well, he knows his role. He knows that, hey, look, I got brought over here for the veteran leadership, bro. I got brought over here to be a defensive player.
When he was a free agent, I wanted the Kings to look at him. I wanted the Kings to look at, because I feel like we need guys like that. It don't need to be all about offense. It don't need to be all about, Oh, Jimmy Butler, he didn't get free throws for that?
Hey, like I said, I said it to y'all, man. It's like, what is the Kings' identity? What are the players known for? I think
that's the number one thing Doug needs to do is figure that out. Figure that out. He almost hit that shot.
So ideally, right? We know from just
Şengün. 80-49.
Hey, bro, these little young boys is out here playing.
What I need to do, if we're going to do this more often, I need to remember how I used to have the score on the screen, Simps.
The ticker thing on there.
Yeah, I used to have the ticker on there.
Hey, I don't lie to y'all. If you don't bring this within a 20-point lead in the middle of the third,
you got to do it now. You got to do it now. You got to do it now.
Would you sit your players? Would you sit your players and be like, hey, look, let's go ahead and get ready for Game 6?
At what point? Start of the fourth.
Golden State.
Start of the fourth.
Yeah, so say where would you think? Yeah, where would it? The middle third, in third, start of the fourth.
10 minutes into the
When
fourth.
when would you wave the white flag and be like, hey,
10
look,
minutes.
Man, you know what?
If 10 minutes left in the fourth, then it's like, all right.
Jalen just not down a big 3, 83-52 now. I know you probably a little bit ahead of me, Steph.
And this expected though. This expected again. This is first off.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all though. If Jalen Green did that every night, they're
yes
competing. They're competing.
Yes, they're competing for sure.
They're competing. How do you say bro's name?
But are you betting the house on
Pajinski?
Am I betting the house on who?
Can you bet that he's gonna give you that 3 more games?
No.
There you have it.
Absolutely not.
Oh, is that? Hey, whoa!
But
where's the foul at, bro? That wasn't no block, or that wasn't no offensive foul. I know you're a little bit ahead of me. Come on, when Pajinski went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm behind a little bit.
Jerry Stackhouse is still on that. Look at Terry. Is that Terry Stouts on the coaching staff too?
Sure is.
Mm-hmm. They got a great coaching staff. They got.
Is Steve Kerr overrated
too
as a coach?
I've always told Sims that. I feel like I've always told Sims that.
So you think it's the coaching staff that's around him that's allowing him to be like this?
I think I think when you have professionals like Draymond and Steph that you just kind of retool and continue to like add pieces, around them.
Yeah.
It makes it a little easier because they set the culture. The players that come in like, oh shit, Steph, let me get my
for sure makes it easier.
It makes it easier for sure. And the lead is starting to get cut down.
Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield.
83.
Excuse me. You still got to be coached up. Like you still got to be.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
you got to go out there and execute it because it still comes down to the players, right?
Absolutely.
But we just seen that this. No adjustments. No, just go out there and go hoop, and then we'll figure it out in the offseason.
Figure it out. Right. Real talk.
Let's hurry up and get to the last game, and we'll figure it out in the offseason.
Yeah. Who hit that shot?
Boy, Jalen Green hit 2 shots.
That was Fred VanVleet that hit that.
Rockets are playing very good defense. They're switching like they're
standing. They play. They play good. Hey, they played good defense the last game too as well.
You know what I'm noticing?
They couldn't make shots.
Yeah.
They couldn't make shots. That's the reason why Golden State came back in that last game. They couldn't throw a penny in the ocean at that point.
Yeah.
And then you had Pajinski going hot. You had.
But as we're talking, that lead is getting cut down.
Yeah, Post. Yeah. They lead's getting cut down, and he had Post. That was playing good ball. You had Buddy Hield had a good game offensively.
85-58.
Yep.
Rockets are up.
With 8 minutes left.
You know what I don't like. You know what I don't like about the Warriors that I used to really like about the Warriors.
Tell them why you mad, son.
Is why does Draymond not initiate the offense as much as he used to? Like, why is the ball not in his hands anymore? Have y'all noticed that?
Yeah, I have.
As far as bringing it up,
that and just being the initiator. You know what I'm saying? Like orchestrating, like being really point forward. Like I feel like they're putting their hands in the guards now. Like the ball in the hands of the guards.
Well, yeah, they're more so letting Pajinski and
like look at Draymond. Like he's just kind of like floating.
Floating around. Yeah.
On the baseline, okay, he got that. I saw that play coming a mile away right there, too. That was a good play.
You talking about the one that Rockets just got?
No, the Warriors.
Oh, the Warriors.
Draymond Green, 7 points.
Oh, you talking about Draymond Green when he scored that bucket?
Yeah, in the little back door.
Give me some stats. What's the stats looking like?
I ain't got no stats up just yet. Let me see.
I was going to say, Brennan, you the stat man, Brennan.
Let's see.
Amen Thompson, man. There's a lot of talk about him like being like untouchable in trades, which I'm thinking.
Oh wow,
as he should.
He's good, and I feel like he's gonna get better offensively. I feel like that's just gonna come.
If he keeps getting better offensively, he can be like under that tier, like Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. That's a really good comparison.
Right now, Sims it's field goal percentage is Golden State at 22, 50 for 56. Rockets, well, they just got a bucket, but they were 32 for 50. Hey, that 3-point shooting's looking ugly, bro. They're shooting 11 for 32.
What's the Rockets percentage right now? Field goal.
Field goal percentage wise for the Rockets, let's see, 64 right now from the field, and then 3-point there 62. It's even right now with that. Golden State's only at 34% shooting from the 3-point line.
What's the turnovers? Give me the turnovers.
Let's see.
Dylan Brooks almost has 20 points. He has 16 right now. He's 5 for 6.
Does he?
He's having a game.
Right now, Golden State has 10, and Rockets got 6. 10 turnovers, they're 6.
Steph Curry, 13 points. He's starting to get active a little bit.
He's starting to get active a little bit. Yeah, exactly.
I kind of want to see the Warriors make a run here, though. It's only 6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Well, I think they will. I think they'll go ahead and make a little run here pretty soon.
If the Rockets are able to sustain this third quarter, lead, they're playing well.
Yeah,
I think Rockets got this game. 93-64, 5 minutes left in the third.
Yep. Especially out that little Fred VanVleet, little give and go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna probably pack it up in the next.
It might be the fourth. I might be wrong. It might be the start of the fourth.
Fourth? You feel like start of the fourth?
It might be the start of the fourth. Yeah.
For sure. It might be the end of the third. Depending if they can get something going, get ready for this flight, come back to the Bay.
I think this is gonna
be back home.
This timeout was gonna be like the last. Like, all right, y'all, give me something, and if not, we'll get ready for the next game, Game 6.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
You think you waving in the white flag this soon?
Like you said, give your guys some rest, get them ready, for the next game. They're gonna be at home.
It's a 30-point lead, bro.
And like I said earlier, the Warriors are definitely a home team. They benefit from that. You know what I mean? So I want to see a Game 7 though in this first round. Are we going to see a Game 7 in this first round from any?
It could be this series.
You say
I don't think this one.
You don't think it's gonna be this one?
I don't think it's gonna be this one because Golden State's gonna go ahead and go back home with the momentum and being veterans, and then you add a veteran in like Jimmy who's hungry. They'll figure out a way to go ahead and close it out.
What we have right now that
I don't see me personally.
Because Lakers are 3-1.
It's kind of hard to see.
Like,
right, it's going to be kind of hard to see the Lakers go ahead and turn that table.
Lakers can win 2 straight though.
Three straight games,
They can win 2 straight though. They can win 2 straight though.
They can win 2 straight for sure, but three's a little. Well, I mean, if they win 2 straight, they're going to go ahead and go back home. So, and you're playing in your home crowd, your own arena, your home crowd. You got Luka now.
Yeah.
It's possible, and you got the greatest player to ever, one of the greatest players to ever play the game, still playing right now, LeBron James. So,
right,
man. Speaking of him, y'all, like I feel like this is the first time I'm like, oh, Bron, oh,
he took a step back for sure.
Like when I'm like, oh,
but you know what? Hey, you know what? One thing I can go ahead and definitely say though that played a factor into that though, to be all the way real with you, JJ Redick, get your head out your ass, bro. I'm gonna say it like
JJ coached very well this season.
How? You said against what? The series?
The season. In general.
Oh, the season.
I think he had a good first rookie year as a coach.
You don't play your starters the whole second half, bro, and don't make no type of subs or no type of adjustments, and just say, "Hey, go out there and win the game."
That was kind of odd when you told me that.
And you got LeBron, and you got LeBron. That's not in his early 20s. Late 20s. That boy got some miles on him.
Bron, yeah, he definitely does.
You can't come on, bro. You mean to tell me this man played a whole 30 minutes of basketball. The only breaks you got was during timeouts and TV timeouts.
Yeah.
That's not gonna cut it, bro.
Like having that
That's not gonna cut it.
Hey, it's like having that old ass car and it's like run out of gas and you keep going.
And you keep refilling it up.
You're
gonna be like, hey man, this car gonna make it home. It's gonna make it home. We'll get there.
We back from timeout. The Warriors are gonna try to make one more.
They need to make one more push for sure. Hopefully they do.
Warriors look so
be kind of interesting
flat.
to see.
They just look flat today. Like,
well, you gotta understand, man. Let's be real. The last 2 games, bro, it came down to the final minute to 2 minutes or 4 minutes.
Yeah,
it takes a lot out you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially being like we said again, Curry being older.
Hey, but also
Jimmy
too
hurt a little older.
But also too, bruh, if you look at the Rockets, Doughboy, if you go look at the box score, bro, it's a lot of dudes in double figures right now. Thompson,
it is.
Dylan,
I looked at it. Yeah, I looked at it. I was just
Van Vliet,
Simpson.
like, you know,
it's well balanced right now, bro.
It's like 3 niggas got like 15 points right now.
hey, look. The last time I checked, bro, the only person that's in double figures I see was Steph.
For the Warriors. What do you got, like 12?
And that was like 13 at that time. So let's see what he's at now. Let's see.
They're
what
all
got.
resting. Draymond, are they white flag right now? Oh, this white flag, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, this white flag because they got Knox in right now. Oh, it's white flag.
Oh yeah, they threw white flag in.
Yeah, Warriors.
They're waving the flag.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Be another day.
Well, if I'm Udoka, bruh, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing, man. I don't want nobody to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to play any extra minutes that they don't necessarily need to go ahead and play.
They not coming out. They gonna stick to their same rotation. They gonna stick to. They ain't about to change nothing.
Who?
They gonna order the Houston. They gonna keep their same rotation going.
Well, that might keep. I mean,
until about the fourth. It was 6 minutes left. 7 minutes.
Hey, nah. At 64-94, bro, get them boys out of there now.
Nah. You gotta. When you stand over him, you gotta make sure he gone.
Oh.
Hey. Good analogy on that one.
I'm just saying. You dealing with something? Come on, man. Y'all ain't never seen The Wire?
Yeah.
Hey,
come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Every time somebody asks me that, I feel like, damn, because I didn't have HBO at the time. When The Wire, when The Wire was out, I didn't have HBO, and then like when I 5-10 years later, I just never went back to watch it. Is it worth watching?
You know what?
Is it still a good watch now? If I watched it now,
it is. It is right now. And let me tell you something. The Warriors is Omar. You know how many times they thought Omar died in the Warriors, and then when he
came back.
When he finally got killed, nobody believed it.
Well, I don't need to watch it now. You just told me Omar died.
Hey, you did give it up though.
Now I don't gotta watch it.
Great other stuff in there, man. Go watch The Wire. Top 3.
Well, I would definitely say stream it and watch it. For me, I didn't get through all the whole series. I watched little stuff here and there. Kind of like how it was for you, man. Like for me, I worked for the cable company, so I was able to go ahead and have it for free. But at that time, man, I was living in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I was running them streets, bro, on my club promotional shit. So I really
ain't
had
gonna
no
lie
time
too.
to really...
Around that time, I didn't never watch TV. I was all
I was always out. So I caught it here and there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just heard from everybody else talk about it.
Yeah. I always heard about it though. I always heard about Sopranos too. I actually started Sopranos like 2 years ago and I didn't finish it.
Hey,
it was good though. It was good though. No, it was good.
It was good.
I want to go back to it. Number one.
If we're going off series,
Mob TV series.
Oh, speaking of
we're going off TV series.
I don't know if anybody. Okay, so the score. I don't know if anybody's watching like for the live like commentary, but right now this is a complete blowout. 97-68 or 98.
This boy posts his 98-68. Posts his holding on to him.
Amen Thompson, 18 points, 5 steals, 2 blocks, man. Whew. Talking about, bro, defender, elite.
Hey,
my goodness.
Hey, look at this, bro. Check this out. Closest man to Steph Curry, bro, as far as points go, man, is Draymond with 7. Santos with 7. Gary Payton II with 8. And Podziemski with 8. You can't win like that, bro. And Steph is the only one that double digits at the time. You can't win no games like that, bro.
Do y'all think they kind of came out like, oh, we got this type thing, or like, or
nah,
no,
not at all.
Sometimes the balls just don't go in. Again, do you know how? Another reference. They're trying to survive. You ever seen somebody trying to survive?
Right.
Yeah.
No, right.
The unthinkable. You start doing unimaginable stuff.
Right.
Okay, you got one. All right, for sure. Again, now we got to come back to the base. Sometimes the ball not going to go in. They came out hyped up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all this, man. Does the Lakers get a chance tonight? Do they go ahead and win tonight in LA, or do you feel like the Wolves will play with the same fire they've been playing with and close this out to not be playing with Luka and James?
Well, here's my thing.
You can't play with your food.
You
can't play with your food.
I mean, you got Luka Doncic, and I hold Austin Reeves in high regard. You got them two, and then LeBron's your third guy. Like you got a shot.
Yeah.
You got a shot. For sure.
I agree.
You know, so I think, like I said, I think they can win 2 straight, 3 straight. I don't know, but I think they can take it to 7. I think they can take it to 7.
Yeah, hey man, it's like Jabari. Okay, it might be time to go ahead and get these boys up out of here, man. Get some of these other players in here, man. Let your boys rest.
Yeah,
Rockets. Yeah, it's time to go ahead and get these boys up out of here, man. Rest Smith, Thompson, especially Steven Adams with his, with him being older. It's time to go ahead and chill out, man. They waved the white flag. You said what?
This was kind of expected, because one thing that Houston did differently on this, right, coming into this game. What is this game? What 5?
5, yes.
So one thing that they have done differently is they played Sengun and Adams a lot more. So they
if you notice, they weren't really feeding Sengun offensively today. It was more so like the wings and the guards.
The wings and the guards, yeah,
getting aggressive offensively. So that might be something they do next game, because I feel like they became a little predictable. Just feed Sengun, because they're small. Sengun. Now they're like, okay, all right, that ain't working right now. Let's get our guards and wings going, because I think they were trying to do that because the Warriors are small, and it wasn't turning into wins. You know what I mean? And now they got a night.
A great adjustment by Ime and his staff.
Ime Udoka, bro. He did a good job with his adjustments for sure for this game. He made sure.
Yeah.
Hey, look, let's play outside in. You know what I'm saying, instead of inside out.
Right. And the thing is, I believe I heard Steve Kerr in the last after Game 4 in the press. He said, "Man, they gon'," because I believe Houston ended the game with the Adams and Sam.
Okay.
So he kind of expected.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes
you can never prepare for it until you see it.
No, and when you're in a series, right? When you're in a series, you have to kind of learn on the fly. So like, okay, let's see how this looks for the next 3 minutes. All right, we're gonna try next game. You know what I mean? Because you don't got time to. This is a series. You know what I mean? So like you said, like you just mentioned, how they had them together. Like, okay, all right, let's do that next game. You know what I mean? So, like you said,
absolutely. So they knew it was coming, but you could prepare for it, but you don't know what it is until you actually go against it. So now we're gonna see the Warriors come in and they
try to counter that. Should be a good game in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going. You don't think them Warriors fans they gonna come out, man, and root for their team and be loud?
Should be a good game in San Fran, man.
I ain't gonna hold you though, bro. The Rockets got some even scoring, bro. You had Thompson.
Remember I said that? Yeah. Everybody contributed.
Brooks with 18. You got Sengun with 14. But that's how you win. You got Ben Fleet with 23.
If you're them, you could win a championship like that, because nobody's really gonna score 40 on that team. But if all of them do that,
Yep. Then you got Jalen Green at 11. Then you had Jabari Smith Jr. with 5. You had Easton with 9. You know what I mean? So you had a well balanced offense that came into this game for sure.
No, yeah, definitely.
And like I said, bro, they're still shooting almost 60% from the field goal, and shooting 52 now from 3-point line.
Oh, Luka got a haircut and a beard trim. Oh yeah, they went in tonight. Yep, they went in. He got the line. Oh yeah, they went in.
Said he ain't coming in on no BS, huh?
Yeah, and I didn't even know. I heard somebody say I guess he was sick. He
was.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Luka got the Cavadas with the shape up. We got Cavadas Luka tonight. It might be spicy.
Nah, for real.
Me personally, I do feel like the Lakers will probably close this one out at home as far as getting this dub to go ahead and go back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, to Minnesota. The only way I see this not happening is if JJ Redick does that same BS that he did the last game, bro, where they got their asses blown out.
What was Bird name? Kevin Knox, huh? He's still in the league.
Yeah, he sure is.
I remember he had a cool little rookie season with the Knicks, and it never really panned out to anything.
Hey, Knox, great player coming out of college.
Remember
He's supposed to be
what school did he go to? He went to
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
No,
Kentucky or Duke? Kentucky. He went to one of them. Did he?
Knox, Kentucky,
right?
Kentucky. Okay.
Yeah, Knox is a good player. He's supposed to transition.
I hate when those young guys come out too early, man. Some of those guys got to stay that sophomore year, man. Like some of them guys got to stay that sophomore year.
It's 100 to 72. Golden State is
now.
Definitely getting ran off this court.
But if you're Ime, the reason I think his guys are still in because if you wave the white flag and put your bench in, you mess around and lose that lead. Then
I don't know.
That definitely plays a part, but at the same time, you know what? You leave them in a little bit longer for that confidence too.
Well, no, them cats, they're not in there no more. They're not in. They only got like Jabari Smith and Adams in there right now currently. Everybody else is sitting.
Tari's in.
Tari's in, but that's about it. Fred ain't out there. Jalen ain't out there.
Thompson with the three. My goodness, he got 20 tonight.
Does he? Might be great scoring.
Nah, rookie year. That dude he gonna be something.
Hey, if he continues to keep playing the way he's playing, boy, he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with, going forward.
I'm not trading him for no KD. He's not in the package.
Well, no. He can't be the package. He cannot.
Amen. He is not in the package.
Yeah, that's kind of tough because Dillon Brooks and Thompson, like they signify Ume's like
I ain't gonna lie though.
Defense, vision of a team.
Jalen Green and like a Jabari Smith though.
You let Jalen Green go?
Yep.
You know what?
He ain't consistent. He's not consistent.
It depends how this series finishes for sure.
Jalen Green, we know he has the skill.
They both played actually good. The Thompson twins, when you look at this, that's crazy. They both had 22 points, both 20 pieces in really games that matter. Does not get knocked out. Okay.
Which Thompson twin is better? I forgot to have Reed Shepherd.
Good question.
I'll say amen.
I'll probably say this one right here.
Mm-hmm. Jamal Murray. How about Jamal Murray though? Last night.
Man.
Oh my goodness. Welcome back.
I think Teddy White said it. I think Teddy White said it that he needed to go ahead and do something like that. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I think that was me.
Or one of y'all. I know one of y'all had mentioned something like that.
We both might have said it, but now he's one of those guys. Playoff time, like one of the commentators said last night too. Everybody talking about like playoff Jimmy, playoff Murray too. Like some niggas just get playoff. They play for the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Here comes all my Laker homies now coming into my chat, you know what I'm saying, on my phone. Talking about the Lakers gonna go ahead and win this right now.
Who you guys got in this Nuggets and Clipper series?
Hey, it's crazy you asked that.
What was my response to you?
When me and Steph was talking about that earlier, I said if the Nuggets play anything like they did last night, the league better be on notice. They're gonna go ahead and run it back to the city. They're gonna run it back to being in the finals.
But before the series started, what was my response when we talked about this series? What did I say?
You got the best player. You got the best player in the league. How can you not?
I'm taking the best player, and
player in the league. Yeah, you did say that. I think honestly, bro, after what happened yesterday, I think the air kind of got sucked up out of the Clippers. So I feel like probably that Denver will probably close this thing out tomorrow.
What is it, 3-2?
Right, especially riding off this wave that they're riding on right now, 3-2. You don't want this to go 7 games, man. You don't want that to go 7 games. It can go either way. Either way.
How I just mentioned how LeBron seemed like he's slowing down. James Harden.
Yes.
He'll give you flashes, but like he's not the same dude.
Great season though.
I know I asked Steph. He said that he feels like Looney is washed. You feel like Looney's washed? I feel like he needs to get some more playing time, bro. Especially when you're playing against bigger teams. Why is Looney having making no runs, Teddy?
I mean, Looney is Looney. Like what do you expect out there? You're not going to bring nothing offensively too much to me.
Well, not offensively, no. Yeah, offensively, no. I don't expect too much from him.
And I already have someone out here that already is offensively handicapped, right? So
who starts for him? Is it Post or no? They go smaller than that.
Excuse me. I think Post is starting.
Draymond's. I think Post does start. Yeah, I thought he did.
I think Post is starting. I think he is starting.
Yeah, it just didn't go down for the Warriors today, man. You know what I'm saying? That they just had an off night shooting all around. Every last one of them cats did. Every last one of them. If you only got 13 points off of what was it shooting for Steph? No, he wasn't shooting really too well.
Yeah,
this box score was on him.
They played very good defense on Steph today.
They did.
Very good defense on Steph today.
Bruh, a 4 of 12 from the floor, bruh. 3 for 9 behind the 3-point arc.
One of the biggest point differences is the points between the starters. Like that's just the game's not going to be close. It's damn near a 40-point difference between.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This whole team wasn't shooting well. I mean, you had Jimmy 2 for 10. You had Steph 4 for 12. And always my Buddy Hield and Porzingis getting a little bit more because they're in the game right now, but they're 2 for 5 and 3 for 7. But you got Looney at 1 for 3. You had Knox at 1 for 2. You had Santos 2 for 4. Post 2 for 4. Gary Payton 3 for 6. Moody 4 for 7. Spencer, I don't know who this is, but 3 for 3. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna cut it, bro. Butler can't shoot 2 for 10, and Curry can't shoot 2 or 4 for 12. I think you go ahead and win the series. It's not gonna happen.
The ball's not gonna go in, big dog.
Yeah,
sometimes the ball just,
I agree.
Yeah,
it just does not go in. I agree.
That's what they come down to. Houston made some good adjustments.
Yes.
That's up defensively, and honestly, to be real, I feel like they've been playing great defense damn near all series except for a couple.
Right.
Today, the difference was they could not get a bucket.
No, you could not. You could not get a bucket. I agree. You could not.
Yeah.
And you said, and it's crazy. You said this on another note, Steph. You said you cannot stream on TikTok from Discord
OBS.
yet, huh? OBS, you can't do it yet?
You gotta have a certain amount of followers.
So he moved it over there for that too as well. That's crazy.
Oh, Ant got the hoop. Ant got the hoops in like Jordan. I don't know who gonna win tonight.
Oh, you see him over there. You see him over there bobbing, bro. You see him over there with the hoops, the bob.
Ant got the hoop earrings in.
He got a different bounce to him.
I ain't gonna lie, it's so funny. I just seen I ain't wore hoops since high school, but I seen some dope hoops. I'm like, bro, so
I ain't gonna front to you, bro. Just get my ears pierced when I was a youngster, man. I ain't never wear no hoops. I don't know why.
I used to wear hoops back. I had some gold hoops in high school.
I don't know why I didn't wear them joints, bro. I don't know why I didn't.
I ain't seen a nigga with hoops in a while though. And Edwards just made me kind of like.
Hey, rethink that. Be like, look, let me go ahead and get these hoops back.
But I can't get the ones like he got though.
Hey man, they might as well turn this game off now.
Y'all
turn this game off, man. It shows the the pre warm ups for this Laker game, man.
What y'all got going for? Y'all already ate dinner?
No, I haven't eaten. I'm waiting for Shorty to pull through this joint.
Oh, okay. What y'all got playing?
Nothing. I just got to make these hamburgers whenever everybody ready to go ahead and eat.
80.
Yeah, 107 to 80, bro.
Hey, what happened to what happened? Is his name Trace Jackson Davis? I feel like he was getting a lot of tick early in the season, and all of a sudden,
yeah, he fell out the rotation too. I didn't understand that, bro. Did not understand that. I think I asked you that the other day, bro. So why hasn't he been playing?
Can remember he was starting, I think, for a little bit.
He was.
Why don't Cam Whitmore get no tick for the Rockets?
Bro, that Rockets team is kind of deep, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on.
Yeah, Rockets team's kind of deep. I don't see him getting no tick like that. You know what I mean? Teddy, what we gonna do, bro? What this Lakers and Wolves series gonna look like, Brody? What you got?
Man, you know what? Who you
got? Who you pulling for? And who you think will go ahead and take this joint?
I don't think LeBron them going. I don't see LeBron them going out 3-1. But let me ask you this: if they go out 4-1, if LeBron goes down 4-1, you know what the next question I'm about to ask?
Hey, you already know what where I'm wavering to. You already know where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? So, can you put him in the same category as LeBron? I mean, as Jordan?
I'm saying.
First round too at that.
This is what I'm saying.
You can't.
If he goes down 4-1, Curry level got to go some kind of closer to Bron, right?
Yeah. And you know what the argument's gonna be though, bro, with the LeBron situation, bro, is because he's got the most points overall. You know what I'm saying, in NBA history. Then they're gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, the fact that he won in Cleveland, won in Miami, won in LA. Why would you want to go ahead and put Curry above him or closer to him? You know what I mean? Which I clearly don't understand it because like I said, you know, it's like when you have LeBron on your team, bro, you don't expect to go ahead and go down 3-1, 4-1, go out 4-1. You know what I mean? I think the last time something like this happened where he was in Cleveland some of his early years, I want to say. But ever since then, he ran deep playoffs when he was with Miami. Had a couple deep playoff situations with Cleveland because you know the East was just terrible. You know, you come over here to the West, you win. You know, you got your Mickey Mouse championship. I don't know, bro. That could be definitely a hard argument to go ahead and start to make for sure. And we might be called crazy for saying it. But
and if he goes down 4-1,
and I'm gonna be honest with you,
go up a little higher. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And like I said, I know I'm gonna catch slack for it though, but bro, like they handed that, and we all know that they handed that championship to him when they was in Cleveland, bro. When Draymond got suspended, we're handing it to you. Here you go, LeBron.
What's LeBron's stats? What's LeBron's stats this series?
This series? Ooh, let's see. Let's see what that boy LeBron is. I know he just had 20-something the other night. Let's see. It's a good question. LeBron James stats. That's a good question, bro, because like I said, I wanna know too as well.
What's that?
You back, bro?
Yes, sir. What you were saying was a good question?
We're trying to figure out what LeBron James stats is, and he said that if LeBron James goes out 4-1, do you still have that same conversation of him being in there with LeBron James, and do you move Steph Curry a little bit more closer to him?
No.
Don't?
There's nothing LeBron James can do now to you can't. It's set in stone. There's nothing that he can do now no. I know you want to do it so bad down there, Mr. 4-5. You want to knock him down so it's set in stone. It's etched in history. There's nothing. The scoring, the championship. How? What do you expect from him in year 22? He's in year 22. He's in year 22. What do you expect? Like, he's playing Ant Edwards, who we all said is probably top 3 players. Like, that's not going to change.
So right now, bro. Hey, so right now,
that's not going to change the conversation. It's not.
Hey, so right now,
if Betty Lou, who's been at Wendy's on the stove for 21 years,
that's totally different.
One night she leaves the stove on when she locks it up. Come
this
back.
Boy say he put the stove. He leave the stove on.
Down. The establishment is burnt down.
Hey Sam,
hold on, B. Hold on.
Go ahead.
The establishment is burnt down, Steph. She been here 21 years. Matter of fact, she gets her pension 4 more years from now. She burnt it down. Do you think Dave at Wendy's is going to excuse Betty Bop for burning down? She been here 21 years.
I know you don't like it.
Hey,
I know you don't.
Hey, listen.
Hold on.
Hear me out before you start that. I'm gonna go ahead and just lay this out for this young man right here. So look, I'm getting these stats for this man's playoff run right now, bruh.
Who's?
The man is averaging 26 points in this series.
Who?
LeBron.
Oh, okay.
LeBron. He's averaging 26 points in this series. He's averaging 9.5 rebounds
Mm.
and 5.5 assists
In year 22.
in year 22.
So no, I don't care what happens in the series. He like no.
Did you hear? Did you hear what I just said to you, Tay? You understand what I just read off to you, bro? In year 22, this man's 40 years old, bro.
Here's my question: why do you want that to be the case? Is it? Do you feel like you don't like the Jordan thing, or you?
People are living.
No, you know what it is? No, you.
No,
hold on. No.
Old.
Why do you want? No. This
Times are different.
No, this is a very serious question. Do you want Steph to catch LeBron or something? Like I feel like.
I just asked the question.
No, I'm asking. No, I'm asking you. Is that what you want? Yes or no? See, he don't want to answer.
He wants it.
See how he don't be want to answer the question. See, because I know how to get him.
He definitely does.
He wants that to happen. He wants it to be the narrative. I don't know why. I don't know why, but
I feel like as a basketball savant, I have a question. I need to know if he loses 4-1. What do we hold these guys accountable for?
And I say,
listen. The only thing I can say is the 4-1 comparison can only be matched up with Jordan at this point, bruh. That's where you can make the argument at. Is the 4-1 you go down? How can you still compare him to Jordan? That's what I can say.
No. Jordan's the GOAT. That's for sure. That's not.
We don't even put Jordan in the combo no more.
I would hope not.
He's out of the way.
I would hope not, because these people are still putting LeBron in the same conversation.
I'm never putting Steph over LeBron ever. There's nothing Steph could do right now to make me be like, oh yeah, he's over LeBron.
Hey, no. he's a damn great shooter, bro. He's a damn good player.
Great shooter.
I'm talking about if he loses 4-1 and Curry just happens to go win another one.
He's not winning another one. He's not winning another one. That's never gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Is that a hot take?
That's not hot at all. That's very cold. That's
so you're telling me
right.
You're telling me right now.
Steph Curry's not winning another ring.
So you're telling me right now, on April 30th at 6:37, Steph Curry will not
win another
give him another finals.
No.
Hey, he also said that before he won. I remember vividly.
No, well, here's the thing, right?
I think I screenshot a text too. He had apologized to me.
No,
he had said, "You know what? I was wrong. You called it.
Nah.
And I'm gonna call
he said he had to apologize to me.
What makes you think that he has a chance of getting another? He's about to be 37 years old, and Edwards is getting better. OKC's not going nowhere. We see the Rockets; they're one player away from really like.
We're adding pieces.
So you don't think the Rockets can go ahead, or not the Rockets, but you don't think the Warriors? So you don't think the Warriors can go ahead and add a couple more pieces, bro, to go ahead and get them back into the elite?
Right now, today.
No, I don't.
Damn, they're one piece.
Hey, hold on. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me stuff that they can't get at least 1 or 2 more pieces to come to them?
You got to go to the gauntlet. You mean to tell me y'all really feel like they can get through a whole Western Conference and then go play the best Eastern Conference team and win another championship? As Curry continues to get older, Draymond, he's already declining in his production and what he his role with the
Warriors. That's the reason why you go trade for Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler. You act like he's a spring chicken too. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying that, but I'm saying that's a win. It's a win now situation. Is what I'm saying to you.
And they're not going to win now. Is what I'm saying. No.
So Kuminga's fell out. Excuse me, of the rotation.
Mm-hmm.
He fell out of the rotation. So you're gonna go ahead and look to trade him during the summer. They're gonna get some pieces up off of Kuminga for sure.
I don't know.
Were they a year or two late with trading him?
I don't know if his value is that.
They was in their all-star break. There was an all-star break.
Well, that's why I said. Hey, that's why I said that. I said that like they might have waited a little too late. You know what I'm saying? As far as trading him, you know what I'm saying? Because I know his stock is probably somewhat plummeted.
But no, yeah, Steph Curry's won his last championship.
Damn. Steph has won his last championship, huh?
And that's
you telling me within the next 2-3 that's the window.
It's gonna be.
So you mean y'all think his chances are that high over the next 2 years to beat the field to get another championship? No.
I say another year.
No.
I say another year. I ain't gonna say 2.
No.
I say another year.
Nah. Hell nah. He's won his last championship.
Listen, and it just depends on what they add during the offseason, though. Don't be surprised they go out here and go make some splashes, bro, and get some cats to come play for him. It don't have to be a superstar. It could be another role player or something like that.
I think the only chance, and I'm putting chance in quotations, that he may have is if they happen to go get Kevin Durant back. Other than that,
who you trade for KD?
I don't know. That's you. You know you're the trade guy. You don't want to give.
Well, no, I'm just I don't because
but I'm just saying if you have the core of, if you're able to keep Jimmy, and you can add KD, all right, now you're talking.
Well, they just signed. They just signed Butler to that 3-year deal.
But here's the thing: why would Phoenix be willing to do that? Like, let's go help. You know what I mean? I think they would find a better trade for KD.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. That's where my piece comes in. I don't feel like the Warriors. I feel like the Warriors don't have enough pieces in order for Phoenix to be able to go ahead and say, "Hey, look, I want to make this trade with you." I don't see it happening.
I think LeBron has won his last ring.
And the only way it happens, though, not to cut you off, but the only way that I feel like that happens, to be all the way realistic with you, is if they go get him another 3 or 4 team to be a part of that trade, to add some more pieces in there.
Well, like I was getting ready to say, I feel like LeBron has won his last ring. I feel like Curry has won his last ring. It's a new day, man. It's too many teams, bro. What was it? 30 teams in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you don't think the Lakers are going to go ahead and get Craig to go ahead and get them another player over there to go ahead and help out with LeBron?
Well, again, if you get a third, I like Austin Reeves. If they get a center, their league is in trouble.
Yeah. So yeah, for sure.
Because if you keep Reeves, Luka, Bron another year, maybe
you get your big man.
Maybe package it. You probably got to package up like a Hachi. You don't need like a all world center. Even if you can get like a, I ain't gonna lie. If you get like, I ain't gonna lie. If you can get like a Valanciunas, if you're the LA,
shit. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like you're right. Yeah. You're right back in it. You just need somebody who can or
somebody like Miles Turner. If you go ahead and get him off the Pacers to play there,
if you could do something like that,
but somebody that knows their role and can actually come in and come help you out. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't need much from them. Just come in there and do your job, and we'll do the rest.
Are we gonna do this live reaction to the next game or no? We done?
It's on y'all. If y'all gonna stay on here, I gotta see what she talking about when she walk up in this door.
Yeah, but do y'all see the score?
Score is crazy, bro.
Y'all see this?
It's crazy.
That's
crazy. It's weird.
But not.
We didn't. Well, 109 to 92. We didn't see this one coming though, bro. Let's just be honest. We didn't see this one coming at all.
So so the Rockets are putting their starters back in. Interesting.
Well, they're down by 17 with 7 minutes left or 8 minutes left.
Like all the starters are back in.
So there's only 17-point lead, bro.
Why didn't the Warriors?
8 minutes left.
Kind of
8 minutes left.
Why didn't the Warriors put their starters back in? You think?
Well, I feel like the role players, the bench players are playing better than what Shaw's been playing. You're getting better production from your bench players than you are your starters,
especially defensively.
So why not defensively and shooting? So why not try to see if you can go ahead and make a run?
Yeah.
And if you bring it in within close enough, can you get Steph to go ahead and heat up? Can you get Butler to heat up in the last 2 or 3 minutes?
Brooks, 111-92.
Yeah.
Dillon Brooks with the left hand.
Definitely a good bucket for sure.
He has 20 points, and Dillon Brooks.
They needed that from him, bro.
And the thing about Dillon Brooks, he's not even like a score. See, but that's the thing.
A scorer. No,
that's the thing. That's why they won tonight, because he, you know what I mean. All these guys who don't normally score these buckets and get all these points were able to do so tonight. Fred VanVleet.
I guarantee he's gonna talk mess. Yeah. Yes.
I don't think so.
They got.
I don't think Dillon Brooks.
You don't think he's gonna talk?
Nah, because they're still down in the series.
And they gotta go ahead and go back to win.
And you're on the road, so like, nah, don't poke the bear right now. Now
if you for sure poke that bear, if you push it to game 7, poke that bear the last time.
If you push it to game 7 and you come back home for game 7, if you're Houston, that's where it gets interesting. I feel like Houston is the better team in the series. Let's be clear.
And it's crazy. You know, I had this Rockets and Warriors series going to a game 6.
Did you?
Yeah, I had them. Yeah, I'm looking at the predictions when we did that day. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
And I had the Nuggets going 7. I had the Lakers and Wolves going 6. I had the Warriors and Rockets going 6.
Şengün trying to do some work on the perimeter, gets fouled.
Yeah, he is. Definitely a foul for sure.
Poor man Sabonis.
Yes, for sure.
Man, I'm really interested to see what these Kings are going to look like. The roster.
Me and you both.
Because
they got to figure out how to go ahead. Yeah, they got to figure out how to build that roster.
Because now that Scott Perry is bringing back Doug Christie, now it's about retooling the roster. You know what I mean? So
yes.
I wonder what players he's going to be looking at. Free agents are kind of like, it's kind of dry in the free agents. It's
definitely thin for sure.
You know, it's going to be interesting to see what other teams are looking to move off, you know, and make changes from their players that the Kings can, you know, maybe negotiate with.
Well, but who do you give up though?
I want some defenders, man. If you're Sacramento,
who you giving up?
Who do you give up? Who
do you give up?
Depending on what you can get. Everybody's up to, you know.
So you feel like Sabonis is available?
I mean, well, you would have to get. See, no, I would say no because, well, maybe because Valanciunas could start. If you keep Val and you feel like you get some value, high value, force a bonus, maybe, and maybe your offense isn't just built around a center now, you know.
Right. Oh, Steph's putting back on his ankle supports.
Oh, is he? Well, no. He's always wearing. Like. He been keeping those. That's
no. I'm saying he's got him on. No, I'm saying he had him off at first, so he's putting back. He put.
You're saying in this particular game. Okay, Şengün 50.7 rebounds, 9 assists. 9 assists for Şengün.
Hoping.
Do you feel like he doesn't get like his credit around the league and like when it comes to like?
No, I think he does. If you're a true basketball fan and you understand basketball and you watch it, you're looking at Şengün and it's like this is a good piece.
That was a good draft.
He fits right in. He fits right into what the Rockets need. You know what I mean from a big man.
I like what Houston has built through the draft and through free agency. The one thing they haven't done is made trades yet, though. You know, so that's going to be interesting. If they do lose this series, I'm like, man, and see, you're number 2. I don't know. You're the number 2 team, and if you go down to the number 7 team, I know it's the Warriors or whatever, Jimmy.
It's the Warriors, though, man. You're talking about Steph Curry and Draymond and Jimmy, though, at that point. You know, you're not talking about, you know, you're talking about Hall of Famers here.
That's true. Is Jimmy a Hall of Famer? I mean,
I'm gonna go on a limb and say
NBA lets everybody in the Hall of Fame.
I was just getting ready to say that. That's the only thing about the NBA. Look at this fool.
Oh God! Oh God!
Look at this fool right here.
I just had to say that when he came back in. Oh my goodness!
I would say the only how Jimmy gets placed in Hoff is based on what he did in the playoffs. I don't think his overall production from a season standpoint will get him in. I feel like I could be wrong. You feel like overall what he's done throughout his 14 years I think he's been in the league or 13 years he's been in the league, you feel like what he's put up production wise that he can get in the Hoff?
Man, with some of these guys that be letting in the Hall of Fame, bro.
I know. I already know. Would you let him in as Hoff? If it was you and you were one of the voters.
Oh. What are the accolades? Like he's never been NBA first team. He's never had no MVPs, no championships. How many All-Stars does he have?
Let's see.
Speaking of, y'all go ahead and hit that link if anybody's in here. We've had people in and out. Nobody's really chatting though. We've had people in and out.
So look, he's a 6-time All-Star.
Okay.
All NBA second team in 2023.
Okay.
4-time All NBA third team.
So 4-time third team, 1-time second team.
5-time NBA All Defensive second team.
Second team, okay.
And he got Most Improved Player in 2015 and NBA Steals Leader in 2021. And NBA Eastern Conference Finals MVP in 2023 when they made that run. Do you think that's enough to go ahead and get him in there?
Is that enough?
And we know, like we said, the NBA is very, very lenient when it comes to letting some of these cats
Jackson Davis over here trying to get Şengün suspended.
Any.
See, that's the thing. Like when you got these, see, that's why they shouldn't even be on the court, Ime. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Look, it's like Dylan. Like, come on, man. We knew it was gonna get spicy. We just didn't know when. We knew it was gonna get spicy. And here we go, folks.
It was kind of quiet today. Before that, though, maybe because the Warriors weren't really competitive today, but.
Right, but hey, listen, but you said it. Why do you got your players in at this point of the game? I know it's a 13-point lead, but it's only 4 minutes left. Why would you put Şengün into a situation like that? Why would you put a hot head deal? Why would you put a hot head?
Hey, but hold on, this is a score. 1-4. Man, if I'm Steve Kerr, I'm putting Jimmy and Steph in right now.
With 4 minutes left,
bro, it's 114. Oh, he gave him a nice little shove.
He did.
114. I mean, a couple threes, you're down. 10. I'm not mad at Jackson Davis for that.
No, I'm not mad at Jackson Davis for that neither. It's like, bro, you're not getting in my teammate's face, bro.
I'm not mad at Jackson Davis for that. He shut the shit out of him now.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If I'm on the bench, hey, look at me. I'm an old school dude. If I'm on that bench and something like that happens, I'm throwing 2 pieces, bro. Suspend me. I'm not playing no ways. Let me go ahead and just get my 1-2 off, bro.
But that's the thing. If you're a bench player and you're able to, provoke him into doing something crazy to where he don't play next game.
Right. Let me go ahead and get my 2 piece in. I'm about to fight. He's gonna have to fight back. He's gonna have to fight back.
Your team, so.
Oh yeah, 4-5. It got spicy, bro.
What was Şengün upset about?
It got spicy, Teddy.
Oh, Spencer pushed Dylan. Okay. And so Şengün was like, hold on. And then Jackson Davis, okay. Let's see what happened now.
He lucky Draymond and them cats wasn't out there. Hey. 2 piece, bro. I'm throwing a maker. 2 piece. We fighting. I don't play. I'm not coming off that bench. The only reason I'm off the bench right now because we're not winning.
Hey, when's the last time somebody's throwing hands in an NBA game?
Bro, we probably haven't seen nobody throwing hands.
No,
hold on. That Piston.
I was gonna say, was it last season? Was it last? No.
It was this season.
No. When Bro got slept, when Mo Wagner got slept on that Pistons bench, he got knocked out. People didn't really talk about that. He got knocked out. He was asleep.
When that Stewart that hit him?
No, that was that young light skinned cat. I forgot his name. I don't even know if he's still on the team. He was a lottery.
Isaiah Stewart that hit him? Isaiah Stewart that hit him?
Nope. He was a lottery pick too. What was that little Killian? Was that
right? You might be right.
I think he slept him. I was like, oh, Mo and night for a second. I ain't gonna lie. I think that was the last time I seen like hands thrown though.
Yeah, some real hands. Yeah, be thrown. Hell yeah. We don't get that too much no more, man. That Malice in the Palace was like, hey, look, man, the NBA is like, we gotta get a hold of this.
Why does this take so long to hand out some tags?
Because they got to figure out who's getting the tag, what's a flagrant, who's getting thrown out. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, Reggie Miller always be complaining about that. It does take long. These refs be taking.
It does. It definitely does. If it stops the flow of the game, he said it yesterday. It stops the flow of the game when you have too many stops.
Oh, he got the champion. He got the champion Rockets satin, the white boy on the white joint with the red letters. Oh, that shit hard. The jacket.
Yeah, that look dope. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Man, punch Dylan Brooks. Punch that boy Dylan Brooks real quick, man. Let's see if he really about that life. He up here mugging and stuff like that and looking. Because he for sure didn't have that same energy for Jimmy Butler.
Wait, Spencer's getting ejected?
He headbutted him.
Oh,
he did? He did headbutt him.
Spencer, he wait to the bench. Bye. See you guys later. See ya. Oh, Draymond like that, huh? Like, yeah, I'm gonna give you a hug. Yeah, good shit.
They gonna put them out.
Man, you took one for the team, homie.
And do y'all think Draymond really like that? And I'm saying like in real life.
Yeah.
That nigga from Detroit.
Yeah, he like that.
He ain't from Detroit.
Yeah, he like that for sure.
He ain't from Detroit. He from Michigan.
He from Saginaw? Saginaw or something like that? Yeah. Still, he from Michigan though.
From the Midwest, he ain't playing.
Okay.
Bro, you see how rough he be out there playing against some cats, bro, and what he be doing when he be trying to go ahead and get these players out their situation. He looking for all the smoke.
But it's kind of interesting.
Every time Draymond do something crazy, he look for all the smoke.
It's kind of interesting. We've never seen Draymond get into a scrap. But through all that, we've never seen like a Draymond scrap. Well, besides he put Bron in the headlock, but he ain't never really. I don't think no fisticuffs.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd have punched Sengun, bro, if I was Spencer, bro. You got in my face and then you headbutted me. Oh yeah, or pushed me. Yeah, bro, you gonna have to catch this fist of fury, bro.
Sengun, you the first one getting dropped.
Dropped, exactly. You gonna have to catch this fist of fury, homie.
You getting dropped.
You getting dropped.
Some of these punks, they don't even want to go on in the back. Like, come on.
Hey, let's put a disclaimer out there. We don't go ahead and provoke violence.
We're gonna go in the bathroom real quick. We're gonna have somebody watch out. Come on, dog.
Draymond getting into it with the crowd right now.
Oh, is he?
He looked back and was saying something.
Hey, this is gonna make for a real heated game 6, though, bruh.
Yeah, don't agitate the Warriors and you're going back on the road. Like, don't do that.
This is gonna make it. It's gonna make a very interesting game 6 for sure.
I feel like the ending of this game is taking very long, though. Like,
it is.
I don't know what's going on. 116 101.
24.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. They cut that lead down.
They did. No, they did.
Dillon Brooks 22.
Well, like we said, bro. Like let's just be real.
Hey, Dillon Brooks 8 for 8 from the free throw line too. By the way,
what's he normally shoot? Is he a good free throw shooter?
Well, I'm saying he got to that line tonight to make 8 free throws. You know.
Oh yeah. Definitely, he definitely got to that line for sure.
Sengun,
9 for 9 or 8 for 8.
Why are these guys still in the game? All the Rockets starters are still in the game with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go.
Hey, listen. Ime is gonna be mad
get these guys out. See, that's what I'm saying. Look, Amen getting.
Ime gonna be really mad when these cats get hurt, bro.
Hard foul. That's what I'm saying. A hard foul on Amen Thompson. 3 minutes. Get him out the game. Like
playing with his fool right now, bro.
Nah, get him out the game. Maybe Ime's trying to make a point. I don't know what Ime's thinking right now, but I would get these guys.
I don't know what he's thinking right now neither.
Bro,
and it came down awkward and stuff like that too.
Yeah, on his leg. You saw that?
Like,
get these guys out of here.
Nah, bro, get these guys up out of here, man. What is you doing?
But yeah, because these, the third string guys, they ain't got nothing to lose. They gonna come out here foul hard.
Nah, these cats probably won't even be on the roster next year, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Be real. Like, who was this guy? Who fouled? Who was that? Oh, Buddy Hield's back. They trying to get slick. They trying to get Buddy in here to shoot some threes. Who was that?
Yeah, bro. Ime, man, get them players up out of there, bro. If you know best, man, get your starters up out of there, man.
They really played the whole fourth quarter with that big ass lead.
Yeah, they did. Well, hey, listen.
Amen Thompson. 23 points.
They played better when that second and third unit came in.
They did.
They played a lot better.
Oh, they got to sit. Oh,
see what?
Look, Warrior. They still over here.
So that box score is now.
Oh, Buddy got blocked. He tried to hit a 3. The Warriors seem like they're trying to cut that lead down.
They're trying to, yeah.
I feel like there was a window of opportunity to where you probably could have put Jimmy and Steph back in, but maybe they were cold and it was like, fuck it. Because I mean,
you got 17. Hey, so you got 17 from Moody. You got 11 from Kuminga. I didn't know Kuminga had even played. Oh no,
bro! I swear I was gonna say the same thing. I didn't even see Kuminga.
Yeah, So sorry. Spencer got 11. Moody got 17. And everybody else, and then the next highest person that's been out there is Knox with 11. Bro, why? I'm curious to know this too as well. Mm-hmm. What was it, and what happened on the reason why Kuminga has not been getting any burn?
That happens with the Warriors. We were just talking about him, Jackson Davis out of the rotation.
Yeah, why? Like, why do they fall out the rotation like this?
I don't know if it's defensive effort. Maybe it's just not getting the, because like with the Warriors, you got to like really be on point, and you got to know the offense. Right. You got to be in your spots. You got to make the right passes, and maybe it's not clicking.
Right.
But when you're Jackson Davis, this is how you get back into
stepping
up for your teammates, making buckets, like that. Like that's how you do it. The staying ready, Oh, nice pass.
I agree.
Oh, nice.
Couldn't make it though, bro.
Dylan Brooks for the 3.
Oh. Why? I don't get it, bro.
Come here.
Why are these niggas still in the game, bro? Why are these guys still in the game?
I feel like the ending of this game is just dragging.
It is.
Ain't it?
Dummy.
Ain't it? Minnesota Lakers up next, man.
Second team came in, cut it down a little bit.
That's what we were just saying.
Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah, they definitely did.
3-1 Minnesota, man. Lakers got
It's crazy. It's gonna definitely be interesting to see how this one's gonna play out with the Lakers.
Lakers have an uphill battle to try to get back into the series.
You think their mentality is one game at a time?
It has to be. I mean, at this point, it has to be. You can't think too far ahead. You know, because every game is an elimination game for you at this point.
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
So,
real talk. Damn,
you know what? Steven Adams is a good backup for Şengün. That's a veteran, you know, rebounder.
I agree, 110%.
Şengün's getting better too. He's getting better every time I see him play. Every year, I think he's gonna get even better next season.
Hey, wasn't Jackson Davis Price? Wasn't he a lottery pick at one point?
Jackson Davis.
Jackson Davis. I mean, yeah. Was he a lottery pick at one point? My bad.
That's a good question. I don't know. That's a good question.
They should have been. He made crazy. He should have been emptied that bench.
Some of these lottery picks, and that's why I'm like, when people on like Twitter and stuff talk about these Kings, like, oh, rebuild. I'm like, man, y'all realize even these lottery picks don't pan out.
They don't pan out. Yeah, I agree.
We just look. I forgot. It was one of y'all who sent in the text thread. Like Ant Edwards, he was like the number 1 pick that year, right? Everybody else under him, like the only other guy who I feel like is really good.
No, Ant went. I think Sims. He went like 3 or 4 overall in that draft, or he went number 1.
He went 1. Ant went
1. Edwards went number 1
to Minnesota.
Yeah. He went number 1.
He went 1, but
yeah, like everybody else, and then like you said, everybody else underneath him.
But the only other guys that I like in that draft is LaMelo, who I still feel like can be a really good player. And it was
on the wrong team, bro.
Back half of that draft was better.
Who was it? It was
like the 22, like
LaMelo.
25.
I forgot.
You said the back half of that draft you said was better?
The back half of the draft was solid. Like the if I go off the head, I want to say like 20 through like 27 or something.
I remember that was COVID. Yeah. That was the COVID year.
That was a COVID year. Sure
was. That was COVID. I remember that was 2020 of June, that draft. But yeah, I mean, so I said that to say everybody who tank. Like, no, that doesn't guarantee anything. Like,
no, it does not. It does not guarantee at all. It does not guarantee. My thing is that, hey, look, man, you know, if you come and walk some picks, bro, to get some players in return.
Adam Silver, do not let the Spurs get the number 1 pick, please.
Oh, you know he's gonna let that happen. He's gonna let that happen.
They get Cooper Flag with Wemby and Castle. And Fox. And Vassell. Keep Harrison, the veteran. Like, bruh. Oh, my God. Keep Chris Paul. Like, please don't let that happen.
It's funny you said that. Because, like, who else do you got? Who else do you have that's right there?
I'm hoping the Kings get lucky. The Kings get lucky and get that first pick.
Do you think they can get it? Okay, let me ask you this. Real talk. Since we're talking about this. And I know this is probably a good question. When was the last time the Kings had the number 1 overall pick, bro? Has it ever happened? At least in the Sacramento era.
Nah.
And during our time frame of knowing that.
Nope.
Bagley was number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know when's the last time. When was the last time Kings?
What was Tyreek?
Billy Owens?
Ooh,
no. Because Billy Owens got drafted by the.
No, he got drafted by the Kings and got traded to the Warriors.
Traded for Mitch, right?
Because that's how we got Mitch.
I think he might have been number 1. Might have been number 1. I don't know. Good question though. I think it might have been Billy Owens, maybe. If we're talking Sacramento era. Bagley was a number 2 pick. Oh my God, that one still pisses me off. That was the Luka.
Hey, the last time I'm gonna mess y'all up, bro, and this is crazy, because you and I, bro, Steph.
Mm-hmm.
We were only 7 years old when this happened.
Wayman
The
Tisdale?
last time they did it, was Purvis Ellison. Bro.
Yep, that's who it was.
In 1989,
never was
bro.
Purvis. That's Purvis Ellison. It sure was.
Hey, the last time they had it, 1989 is the last time they had a first overall pick.
I forgot about Purvis. He was good in college though, but I forgot
about
Purvis. I forgot about Purvis.
Who was in that draft though? In that 80, let's see who was in that. Who was in that 89 draft? Let's see.
It was some niggas. It was somebody in there for sure.
Let's see who was in that 89 draft. That
I remember looking at the 80s drafts. There was somebody in every year. It was like, oh, okay, like
yes,
like a Hall of Fame, like
yeah definitely.
God, this game is
dreadful. They had,
127, 107. Sean Elliott.
Hey, look, so they had Sean Elliott. They had Glenn Rice, Tim Hardaway.
Mm-hmm. That was a good draft.
Dana Barros.
That was a good draft.
Sean Kemp.
That was a good draft.
J.R. Reed, Stacey King.
Oh yeah, that was a good
Nick
draft.
Anderson, Mookie Blaylock.
That was 89.
Yeah, 89. Yep. B.J. Armstrong.
Wow.
Lottie Divac.
Yeah.
Sherman Douglas.
Yep. I remember Sherman.
Clifford Robertson.
That was a hell of a draft, bro. You're naming off like all like contributors to like some of the championship teams and runs and 10-year vets who really, you know what I mean, contributed. Yeah.
Contributed. Yep. Exactly.
That was a good draft.
You had Chucky Brown that was in that draft too as well.
Rockets, right?
Great contributor. Yeah, so I wasn't old enough to understand that draft, so maybe taking Purvis Ellison at that time probably was the safest.
But why is that like even though we've had different owners and different GMs, why is it we can never, like, I don't want to say never nail the draft, because we did get Halliburton, we did get Fox, even though they're both gone now. But you did draft.
You had DeMarcus Cousins at one point. You had Tyreek Evans at one point.
So yeah, it's not all bad. I know people want to forget about that. They've gotten some good draft picks for sure. It's just building.
Page at one point. Hito at one point.
Yeah.
Just, they can't. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just of lately. It's just like, why you can't keep them? Like,
I think it's just timing.
Who was in that Halliburton? Who was in that Halliburton draft that you probably could have went ahead and got instead of Halliburton?
He was the best pick at that point of the draft. I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
So you pick him. So you pick him knowing you had Fox though, right? This is the question I posed to you guys. I think the other night
they were trying to see if they could play together, and I think Fox was. I feel like Fox didn't like the fact that Halliburton had the ball in his hands. No, when they actually played together.
Together, yeah.
But it could have worked.
Yeah, for sure.
Because now, if you look at it, it's Chris Paul and De'Aaron Fox. Like, it's kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
that could have worked. That definitely could have worked. I don't think having multiple ball handlers is a bad problem to have. You just got to get the guys to buy in.
Right.
Know?
Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all.
Do your thing. You know what? Yeah, we can end the stream. I'm about to eat some dinner too.
Okay, is what you're gonna end up doing?
Yeah. We'll just wrap it up. But hey,
all right, yeah, she just walked in. Yeah, she's walking in right now. I'm about to go fix some dinner too as well.
Hey, whoever's tapping in, I see y'all. You know, ain't nobody chatting. We appreciate y'all tapping in, coming through, checking us out. Hopefully, you enjoy some of the basketball talk we had. You know what I'm saying? And shit. I mean,
double back halftime Laker game. No,
we can if y'all want.
Yeah, let me know.
All right,
it's all good.
All right,
we can figure it out.
All right, y'all.